Y'all seen Cameron's response to Jim Jones? Yo, 50 Cent said in a tweet or an IG post or whatever, he was like, said something along the lines of, "You just wait till Cam get back off of vacation. You're gonna get it." I thought that was funny, but seriously, I seen a blog where somebody he went over the facts and details, and he didn't ask. He said, what he said was, "I think we just 1,000% seen the end of Dipset. Like, we ain't going to never see them again together or whatever." And I would like to say I still disagree with that. I do. I mean, Mace and Cam have set a very good example. You know what I mean? Like, have been, they had been at each other's throats, pause. They had been at odds with each other for a long time. And they said a lot of scathing things, a lot of dismissive, disrespectful, a lot of just a lot of things that, you know, we all act like it ain't no coming back from, pause. But as you can see, they back from. But I have a couple of questions. I mean, I don't. Do I need to get into all of the what they said? I think everybody saw what they said. Um, I just still stand on what I said in my last video about this. Like, if it all go bad, if one day one of you niggas wake up and the other one of you don't, and you got to get the news about the one who didn't, you're gonna feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Um, my question is, are we letting interview niggas control our lives? Now, granted, Mason 50, not Mason 50, Cam and 50, they both were two of the participants involved in the situation. And, you know, if Cam is asking, you know, if Cam is interviewing 50, then he has I can see 1,000 reasons why he would wanna, and why it would be okay to talk about they past discrepancies, right? They on the air together. They already clearly passed it. So they talk, you know, he interviewing him years later on his platform. And yes, of course the fans want to hear about all of that. Now, I'm not saying that the fans cause we can't let the fans ruin our lives and our relationships either. You understand what I'm saying? Like, especially when they don't know no better. You understand what I'm saying? They not conscious of this type of thing. Or they not conscious of all of the nuances. They just being entertained. But like I said, Cam and 50 talking about and hashing out they old, you know, making light of they old static is you know, that's a beautiful thing, right? But when Jim did the interview with the guy, I forget his name. My apologies. I don't want to say his name. I've been messing people's names up. I did a video. I was talking about when I forgot Tariq Nasheed's name for a second. I had a brain fart, and niggas was in my comments talking about I was calling me a whole fraud for acting like I couldn't remember his name. So then here I am a couple of blogs ago, I'm talking about Math and Heineken and Esso and all of that. And I called Angela Yee misinfo by mistake. Bruh. And I probably did that because of this nigga. The nigga who accused me of capping on the Tariq Nasheed issue. You know what I mean? So then I'm rushing, call somebody else. I don't remember the dude's name who Jim Jones was interviewing. Salute to him, though. But my question is, are we letting the interview niggas cause drama in our life? Like, just because they ask a question, does that mean you have to answer it? When it was 50 Cent and Cam, like I said, they were two of the parties involved. Yes, Jimmy was another, it was still about Jimmy, but it was an attack on Cam. The move, the move that 50 made when he brung Jim and was Jewels there too? To his BET situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they talked about it, and I understand Jim wasn't there to defend himself or to laugh with them. You know what I mean? But I think if 50 and Cam wouldn't have talked about it at all, then I think it would, I think it would have been a disservice to the product that Cam is selling right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like the show is his show is called It Is What It Is. You understand what I'm saying? And again, had he not, there might have been an outroar from the fans. Like, how y'all ain't talk about that, blah, blah, blah. Which again leads me back to, are we letting the fans dictate our issues with, you understand what I'm saying? Or control or steer our lives down the wrong path and into drama with our loved ones or drama with our peers and so on, so forth. Right? We can't do that, B. We can't. You know what I'm saying? But dude asked the question. I'm not saying he shouldn't ask the question. I'm saying as the person getting interviewed, bro, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to go, nah, we ain't talking about it. I don't want to talk about that. And you also have the right to take the high road. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is, hit him with the old, it is what it is, B. You know what I mean? But, pause. Jim was in he felt some type of way about it. And it's clear. You know what I mean? Because we go, that the Cameron and 50 interview was how long? That was at least an hour long, right? They only talked about Jimmy for that one piece. Jimmy was like, yeah, they ain't got nothing to talk about with me. They had a lot of stuff to talk about, but he got strong emotions around the topic. And if I'm keeping it 100, it's probably because it might be some guilt there. I feel like Cam and Jim both did wrong in their whole saga of drama. They both did wrong. You know what I mean? The whole T-shirt, the Chrissy T-shirt thing that Cam brought up, something that floated up across my timeline. That was crazy. You understand? And some things you just don't. I can see why Jim was mad. You know what I'm saying? But Cam can see why Jim was mad as well. You understand what I'm saying? It's just some things, an apology and a handshake don't fix everything. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they have lingering emotions, even if they feel like they're not supposed to. They can agree that I shouldn't feel no way about this, but still feel some type of way about it. And it is what it is. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you can say about that. But in Jim's case, like him going over there to 50, we can address it up the way we, when 50 had him come on the BET show with him, whatever, we could dress it up as an opportunity or whatever. You don't want to miss that opportunity, blah, 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 blah. Like, they not doing this for me. I mean, I'm a whoop, 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 whoop. Nah. Let's keep it 100. You understand what I'm saying? This is when Nori asks about respect and loyalty. And I always say loyalty, right? Loyalty ensures that will never happen. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, be like, even if I ain't rocking with you, like we ain't on good terms right now. I'm not about to throw you under the bus for some other. I'm not about to go stand there and take pictures with your ops and all of that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not saying, look, you know what was in your heart and what you really felt, but that's not a good look. If you know these streets, if you know war, if you know drama, if you know anything, you know that's not a good look. So, like I said, they both did wrong. You know what I mean? What we gonna do? Yes, Cam went crazy on it. Was, hearing some of the things Cam said was, some of it was new. I heard some of the, rumors of the stories, the BMF situation. I didn't know, I never heard that Jim ran to the beach. Like, that was crazy to hear. Um, that was crazy to hear. Um, there was some good points that he made in the process, though, when he was saying he thought it was all right to talk about it because Jim has settled and been cool with dudes that he had static with before. You understand? I'm trying to say nicely what Cam said. You understand? Because Cam said, Cam ain't say it like that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put respectfully. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, because these are my peers and I ain't got no issues with neither one of these dudes and all of that. And like I said, what Cam and Mace are showing us, I think they're setting an excellent example for former friends who had issues but still had love for each other underneath it all. Like getting past issues. Like they're setting an excellent example. You know what I mean? Like I think there should be more of that. You know what I'm saying? You listen to the old legend, the old Wu-Tang legends, the stories. You would hear that Ray and Ghost wasn't always cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. They wasn't always cool. And now they seem you'd never know. They seem inseparable. Even though Ray got his own squad, Ghost got his own, man, them niggas seem like a duo. They like they are each other's squad. They done made history together. Cam and Mace are making history right now. Jim and Cam have made history together. I don't know. Stop letting these interview niggas drag you down because they want to know the business. That's what we should do. I'm just saying. Salute to the interview niggas, but I've seen niggas like I've heard, I haven't seen with my own two eyes, but I've had conversations with niggas and they talk about like the pressure that they under when they getting ready to go on some of these platforms because the expectation is for you to spill the beans. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. Like, nah. That's corny, B. You feel if you get on the platform as an artist, if you go to Vlad or you go to Nori or Drink Champs or one of these niggas, salute to all of them, and you don't answer the filthy, messy questions, I don't feel like Nori questions be filthy and messy. But anyway, I still saw my own homeboy, well, my own homeboy told me with his own, out his own mouth pause, nigga, when I was getting ready to go blah, 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 I was, you understand what I'm saying? You can say we don't want to talk about that, B. You can, you're allowed to. But you feel like, and I'm not blaming them, what we feel like is if we do that, we don't answer the thing, then the platforms ain't gonna book me because my interviews ain't spicy enough. Nigga, get creative. Build your own platform. Get your truth out the way you want it out. We all got an Instagram, we all got a something, but these platforms are now paying, right? Because YouTube giving out all this money, quote unquote, right? And Vlad paying dues, this one paying dues, this one got a bigger audience and all of that. Man, create your own. Excuse me. Do for self, B. Because, look, it took me a very long time to get this YouTube where it is now. Thank you. Appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all. Thanks a million for that. For all of your support, super chats, the shares, the follows, the likes, all of that stuff helps, right? It took a long time to do that, but it's doable. Some of y'all dudes are starting out with bigger names than me. You understand? Start your own platform and, you know what I mean, get your message out. Get your message out there in a manner that you can sleep with at night. I'm just saying. If you made it to the end of this video, oh yeah, pause protesters, y'all should have left by now, because pause for anything that may have been applicable. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I mops the damn floor with you. I'm the king around here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all the notifications. Trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation. Then they leave us a super thanks or cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but y'all can do what y'all want. A little niggas gonna do y'all anyway. Cash app tag will be in the description, along with the Bandcamp link for all of y'all who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. Got all the mixtapes from Slang and Rock Volume 2 all the way back to Shell Shock. They all there digitally though. Winter Circle video is out. Crownsville album is out. BCC video is out. Another mixtape about to drop. Stay tuned. Made it to the end of this video. Let me get 4 peace signs. Rock on, rock going.